Hello, welcome. I am Lazy Turnip, and we're going to be continuing today with our with my Stellaris playthrough, the Void Dwellers playthrough. So I'm going to get the game going already. Now, what I'm going to be doing now, because we are sort of entering that mid-game point, where, let's be honest, can be a little bit, not much is happening. You just focus on expanding a little bit. Well, what I'll be doing most of all now is, for the time being, is drawing attention to new features, any diplomatic activity going on in the galaxy, and any interactions we're having with other empires, rather than focusing on everything such as technology, except the technology which I think is most important to how we want to be focusing our game.
Our research has progressed.
Let's see if we've got anything here that's relevant. Doesn't look like it. So this will probably be the last one you'll see here before we get onto the relevant stuff. Let's have a look. Let's go for Strikecraft, why not? Okay, and let me have a look at... what I might also do, because I did mention in the last video, start building a fleet. Because I'd quite like to subjugate them. We are now entering a point where we've probably got more alloys than we can actually use to, grow.
Assault.
Station under assault? What?
War declared.
We're under attack? What? Hang on. Oh, crystalline entities. Okay, that's not good. I wasn't expecting this. Okay, we're going to lose some territory. Let's send... We haven't upgraded them for a while. Let's go and upgrade our fleets. Where are you? Ship designer. We've got some new technology that we haven't added to our ships. So, we've got Ripper autocannons now. We'll add them. Upgrade that to 3. Got more advanced shielding. And get our armor upgraded. So now we've got... That's all we've got there. Improved hyper drives, improved hyperdrives, all this. So this will give us more power. The hyperdrive will mean that we are prepared for jumps faster. The thrusters will improve our speed when in systems, and also our evasion, so they will be more likely to be able to dodge attacks. Flak batteries, I always like to use these because they are basically point defense, but they do have other purposes when you're not being fired at by missiles. Even though they are potentially less powerful, they do extra damage as well. So I prefer to use them rather than the standard point defense. We haven't got any upgraded radars, so we can't do anything with that. Let's also upgrade these. So we've got UV lasers, stick them on. Get everything upgraded here as well. Nothing there. And bang, bang, bang. Upgrade. Done. I'm not going to start... What I could do later on is start specialising these a little bit more. That didn't make any difference. I've already got them. Start specialising these a little bit more depending on who we're fighting, but we don't really... I missed that one. We don't really have a specific enemy at the moment. So I'm just going to be focusing on what we've got. Just using these, we can go and destroy those crystalline entities. We're going to use some moats now, actually. How many do we have? Okay, we're making moats. And it's not going to cost much to upgrade, only 7. And we got enough alloys, so let's do it. Hopefully this is quite quick. Pretty quick. Okay, that'll do. So we'll just leave them to it, and there'll probably be a cut here, so tune in for the next uncut section. I'm going to start selling some... We're going to set up a regular trade on the market. Mainly because we are now making loads of minerals, probably more than we need. We need more energy to start funding these deals we've got with the Artisan Troop and also the Curators. So I'm going to start making a little bit of extra money every month, a bit of energy, by selling off some minerals. So I think that's good. Let's add edit. So that'll give us a bit of extra. Not loads, but I'll go and set up the Curator deal in a moment. Let's re-establish that deal when we got enough energy. Just getting a little look here at
Construction complete.
how the galaxy is looking. I think we've had a war break out. The Zaxxoid Commonwealth, where are they? Over here, I think? Here. Zaxxoid Commonwealth and the Lazava entity. So they are now at war. This part of the galaxy seems to be regularly on fire. Just this top half here and here. This bit seems to be fairly peaceful in comparison. Mainly because of our influence here. Our three empires seemingly working quite well together and preventing much conflict. But this is how everything is looking. So it's going pretty well. I don't think there's anyone left to discover. So yeah, not much going on now. Let's just keep this running. I will highlight any sessions. Let's actually have a look at the galactic community while we're there. Ooh, this one is a bit closer. I don't think we'll be able to do enough to overturn, unless these are. Even if these, I think, turn against it, I don't think it's going to be enough. We need more of them. We need to get a couple of these on side. Don't know how we can do that. I don't think that's going to really turn the balance of power in our favour much at all. No, even if I used all of them. Nah, it's not going to be worth it. Not enough there. Never mind. So we're just going to accept that this is what is happening. In the meantime, let's get this running.
Upgraded.
One thing we got good. Yep. Good news, our ships are upgraded. However, I don't think much is going on here. I mean, there was a battle going on here, but it looks like these crystalline entities are just sitting here, not really doing very much. I think they've weakened our base, and they're basically just sitting here. It doesn't seem to have actually had any impact. But what's going on here? Hang on.
Together we
What?
will build a brighter future.
I don't remember us going to war. Okay. So the Lohendra Galactic Hegemony, Custodial's Fancy Sovereignty, has declared war on the Lohendra Galactic Hegemony. Did I miss this entire event that we just basically gone to war with someone and we are winning? Did I miss this? I think I missed this. Right. I think I missed an entire event going on somewhere. I don't even remember when this war broke out. I don't actually remember a notification to say we are now at war. I don't even remember a vote on whether we're going to go to war with them. So I don't know when this happened. I guess we better go and help out. I don't know when this took place, but yeah, let's go and cause some chaos. I think we should go here. Oh, we can't go there. No, go this way and there. Let's go and fight. Let's go and do some damage. I think we'll go and try and take some of these systems, just for the resources more than anything and the experience in war. Let's get our ships over there. Let's do something. Let's send our ships out there, get something done. In the meantime, I've also been upgrading some buildings on our world. We can now upgrade our alloy foundries. However, the problem we have is we do not have. So look here, size, current, 6 Voidborn expansion. Yeah, we don't really have the moats at the moment to start doing that. What I would like to do in one of my systems is specialize it, create some bases there specialized in producing. I might actually use this one, Joy, into some resources. Maybe even one of these as well into strategic resources, moats, crystals, gases, etc. We'll need them at some point. So I might start specializing them a little bit. They do use a lot of minerals, but we have loads of minerals, so I don't think we need to worry too much about that. And I think I was supposed to get into the deal with the... got a Unity one. Right, what are we going to go for? Which one? This was the one we wanted, I think. No? Which one? Ah, yeah. So we wanted to go down this route. Building upkeep and district upkeep. Yes, let's have that. That would be really good. It'll make our each of our stations a little bit cheaper to maintain, so that will be great. Now, what I was saying, I would like to turn, I think, maybe one or two of these stations into a refinery station, which will be mostly filled with, well, as you guessed, refineries. Why has Joy not got any specialties? Let's have a look. What have you got, Joy? Did I build one on a barren world? No, there's nothing here. Yeah, Joy is definitely then going to become a specialised strategic resource base. In the meantime, I think I might also do Bear's Fruit as well as the same thing. Use these two to create strategic resources. That's, I think, what I'm going to do. And we got some more over here. Yep, this one is currently building another base. I mean, if we got these strategic resources, our habitats will each be more productive because we can upgrade our factories into better versions of themselves. That's what we want to do. But then we can start using less of these slots. We've got our research here. Resources from jobs, that's great. Got more, well, that's self-explanatory, isn't it? More resources from jobs. I mean, you can't really say no to that. What do we need? I think we don't really have any star bases. I'm not really doing any terraforming. Let's just go for the naval capacity. How are our ships? They're making their way over there to join the battle. I don't know. I still can't believe I didn't even realise that we were at war all this time. I really am oblivious to these kind of things. If someone watching this video actually remembers the moment when this happened, please let me know, because I have no idea. I don't remember mentioning that we'd gone to war. I don't remember even it alerting me that there was a vote to decide on whether we're going to go to war. So if anyone knows, please write something in the comments and let me know. You know, if someone wants to, but please do, because I don't have a clue. When does our current term end? We've still got another 5 years. So, is there another change we can make? Can we improve centralization? I'm going to go ahead and improve centralization. Let's go and do that. Everyone is agreeing. So, let's go. Yep, we've improved centralization of the Federation. We are now at medium. So, which means we can now start. We can even build a Federation fleet, but everyone at the moment is opposing it. Let's have a look at diplomatic weight. Who is the most influential diplomatically? Euro Commerce League. We're second. So, we don't want to change that to diplomacy. Not that it really matters, only 3 of us, so I don't think it's really going to make too much difference. We could also prohibit, we could actually enable free migration, but I don't really need that at the moment. Majority vote, unanimous vote, war declaration. You see, it requires a majority vote. And I don't remember us declaring war. I don't remember even getting a notification that we were going to war. So I don't actually remember voting in favour of this. Oh, and it's over. Like I said, I have no recollection of this even starting, so I don't know what was going on. Let's just send our fleets back. Not really going to be able to do anything now. Where are you? Go back to the home system, move, return. There you go, back you go. I was kind of hoping we get a chance to have a little bit of a battle, but hey, I don't know when this happened. Not a clue. Someone please write in the comments, let me know when that war started. I was obviously distracted by something. Or distracted by something shiny, as is common. Yeah, I don't know. I'd like to know. Let's see what we can do. Let's see what research we can get. I think we'll go for the antimatter reactors, and I think we'll have another cut here for a little while. We'll see if something props up right now, then maybe not. Oh, well, we've been waiting. It looks like we've got the buzzword standardization is actually likely to be rejected. I wasn't expecting that. I mean, the trade value increase would be nice, but I think overall this would lower our influence on the... Oh, no. Oh, it's just switched against us again. Oh, Is this going to switch back? We haven't got long. It's going to be a very close vote. See if is there a possibility I can overturn it? Even if we did that, I don't think it's going to be enough. No, it won't be enough unless someone switches, but I don't really want to have to rely on someone switching. So, I think this is going to get passed. Changed. The tables have turned at the last second. Oh well. Never mind. That's a shame, but hey, what can we do? It's going to go. There we go. It's passed. We can always look to have it rejected later. Repeal buzzword standardization. Isn't enough support for this. Now, the reason I am looking to build a fleet is because I would like us to subjugate them and bring them into our sphere. To do that, I'm going to need to upgrade and reinforce this fleet. I think, can we build cruisers yet? I don't think so. So we won't worry about the cruisers. If I remember, their ships, can we actually have a look at their ships? Right, they're very much a mixture of, they're quite well balanced, but they're not as strong as ours. They're slightly more heavier on the shields, so anything that ignores shields would be beneficial. I think they have point defense, and missiles probably wouldn't be a great idea. I think they all have point defense. But they seem to be focused on doing damage to armor more than shields, although they do have some disruptors here. But that ignores them rather than does damage, so I think we're going to want ships with more shielding. But I'm more tempted at this point just to throw what we've currently got at them, but we need more of them before we can... We'll throw our current design at them. But they are heavier on the shield, so if we've got more... Yeah, I think we're good to go with dealing damage to their shields. Then we can build some get some new society research. Let's have a look. Nothing really of any interest. No, not really. Let's get food processing centres. Like I was saying, I'm going to start building up an army. Sorry, a fleet. So let's reinforce our fleet.
Complete.
And I'm also going to start setting up a new one. This one is going to be left as is. We're going to create a new fleet. We've got the capacity for it. Oh, we can actually build a... Can we get a Federation fleet yet? I wonder. Let's have a look.
Our research has progressed.
No. Although they're not far off agreeing to that. We can have cruisers though. So let's build... Let's design a cruiser. We've already been given an auto design. I disagree with the auto design. What we want is something that is going to be very much dealing damage to shields more than, or ignoring shields entirely. So let's have a look, shall we? If we can't, I don't really want to use point hangers because they do have ships with point defense, so that will be nullified. If we use missile ones, again point defense, so I'm more thinking large here, deal high damage with lower amounts of hits, I think, with these cruisers. I'm more leaning towards the coil guns, at least on the larger side. We'll have some medium lasers as well. Now I'm more interested in the coil guns because they are a bit more shield heavy, and so that's going to be more my focus, and their designs are more aimed at doing damage to. So I'm going to definitely weight it more towards the shields, although I'm still going to put some armor on it. And I generally prefer... I think we can have a shield capacitor actually, because we've got enough energy here, so 54. Yeah, let's boost the shields even more, why not? So we'll have that. And everything else looks good to me. Piercing Blade, I like that name. Let's keep Piercing Blade. So now what we're going to do, redesign our fleets to include some cruisers. I think we've now got more capacity in our ships, yes, so we will add a couple of cruisers. I believe we can have, not many, but let's add 2 of them, shall we? We don't have the, do we have the exotic gases? No, we're going to have to buy some more exotic gases because we're still not producing any yet. Let's buy a few off the market. We've got the energy. 50, that will do. By 50. I still need to get those deals back with the... what were they called? The... not the curators, the arson troop. That was them. Let's go and find them. Contacts. Arson Enclave, yep. There we go. Wish to become your patron. We'll do this again. Oh, we've got to pay more now because we waited. Oh well. It's a shame. But let's have a look, see if we organise a festival. If we organise a festival, that increase happiness for 60 months and increase population growth speed. Hang on, let's have a look at the other thing. Commission an art piece. For commission an art piece, we are enacted on one planet, and that will increase amenities. That might be something we can look at later because that will be quite beneficial. Let's go for... Let's ask them to organise a festival on our worlds. Why not? Right, and let's have a look here. Anything we can do? No. Right, okay. So I was designing my fleets. Got our fleet, got our ship. Let's add a few cruisers to our design. Add ship design to the fleet. And we will add how many? Just 2. I would have liked more. 2 is okay. Yeah. We'll leave it at 2. And we'll leave that one as is. New ship design. Corvettes. Do this. I like to have mine quite standard. I'm a little bit OCD about that. I like to have all my fleets fairly standardised. It might not be optimal, but it's just me being a little bit, well, picky over my designs. So we're going to set up our fleets like that. We're definitely going to be going for more corvettes than anything else. So I'm going to start building this fleet. We have the resources. Might take a little while. We've only currently got 1 ship. We're not really kitted out well to build enormous amounts of fleets. But I'm hoping if we can build 1 more, it might get to a point where we can overturn their advantage. And it might be less of a disadvantage in the galactic stage with our very small fleet. Which isn't a problem. We'll offset that. So we're going to be building. We'll get our fleet built, and then we're going to decide how to proceed. But I would like us to be looking at. Well, let's also reinforce that one. And we're going to be building a lot more ships, and I wonder if that will be enough to overturn the advantage. But we shall see. I think one thing I've been neglecting a little bit is sending our ships out to these systems to research the anomalies, so I'm going to do that now because he's not really doing much else. So I'm going to send him out to Kuzum, back to Kuzum, to research some of these anomalies. For now, that's I think the best we've got. We've still got this hostile fleet here. Don't really worry about that.
System resources analyzed.
Yeah, I think we're going all right. Oh, I think we have a little problem. Because we need colony ship. So in the meantime, it looks like Military Readiness Act has made its way up the queue very rapidly. This is not something. This is again going to be bad for us. Increasing our ship upkeep. Diplomatic week from. Well, I mean, fleet power now is not so much a bad thing because we are improving